Hi everyone, it's Genene. Today's yoga routine I created specifically to help energize your shoulders and your whole upper body. This can help with your posture if you're sitting for long periods of time and if you want to get that balance of strengthening and doing a little stretching in your shoulders and upper body. So let's begin. Taking a nice, comfortable seated position and gently allow your eyes to close. And here we're going to set our intention for our practice. A reminder for yourself what drew you to your practice, what drew you to working on energizing your shoulders today. Filling this short practice with meaning. Join your hands together, connect thumbs with heart, so you're coming from your heart center as you do all of these asanas. Creating space for a little bit beyond what you can imagine for your practice. And then releasing your hands back down to your thighs. And gently allow your eyes to open. Gently allow your eyes to open. Let's begin today standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Your feet can be hip bone width apart, facing forward. And then take your fingers to the top of your shoulders and turn them inward. This is out, this is in. We're going to draw circles going forwards with our elbows. Back, up, and forward, just like that. What we're doing is we're taking our shoulders in this internal rotation. Why? Because probably most of us hold ourselves in this internal rotation of the shoulders, like this. And so when we're doing this, we're going with the flow, with where we tend to hold our shoulders, and then we're encouraging movement rather than just trying to, okay, take your shoulders back, and you're like, okay, and it hurts. And so we're going gently, being easy with yourself. Come to Tadasana. Now a little bit bigger movement. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Reach up through the fingers and then exhale, hands together, and draw your arms down the middle. And release on no air. And then inhale, arms overhead. Right hand grabs left wrist, so we're doing a side stretch here now. And exhale, lean to the right. And take a nice deep breath here. And then inhale up. And switch hands. On your next exhale, lean to the left. Feel that side, your right side here, stretching. And then inhale up. And release the arms down by your side. Let's come down to all fours, and don't worry if you have knee problems because we're not staying here. This flow is going to help strengthen and stretch our shoulders and our back. So I'm going to give you a lot of options. It's plank to cobra to plank to cobra. Take your feet back one at a time for plank pose. And then choose immediately if you want this to be easier. Bring your knees to the floor, but keep pushing the floor away with your hands, whatever you're doing. Okay, you're pushing the floor away, taking the heads of the arm bones, that is these guys, away from your ears. Bend the elbows towards the back of your mat and lower down to the floor. Keep going forwards as you lift up into cobra. Come onto the top of the toes. The feet here lift from the pubic bone all the way up through the front of your head. And then exhale. You come back either just onto the knees or back into plank pose, your choice. Ready? Either knees down or knees up. With knees up, it's going to be shift forward. You can bend elbows, lower, and then inhale, Cobra. There's this shift forward, 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 lifting more through the chest, and then exhale. So this one, coming up, you lift the knees, chest open, and plank pose. And from here, knees on or off the floor, keep flowing. Down, and inhale up. So maybe you're not going that far, maybe you're going a lot further. Where's your flexibility? Come back up to either hands and knees or plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. And exhale. Come back. And again, last one, lower down. Inhale. And exhale. Come back either all fours or into plank. So as you take a breath here, notice what's working. Obviously, you might feel this in your wrists, hands, and your shoulders. Feel the belly lifting, tailbone lengthening, crown of head reaching away from the tailbone. And then lower the knees. From here, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and reach back into down dog. Now, your options are to stay here and just practice. Maybe you want to practice bending the elbows a little bit and feeling the shoulder blades come onto the back and then straighten. Or we're going to do the exaggerated motion. Inhale into plank. Knees can come down. Try that. Bend the elbows out to the sides and swing the elbows in. Inner armpits up. Straighten the elbows and then come into down dog. Pressing down through the index fingers and thumbs and up through the inner armpits. Maybe you're choosing to stay here or with us. One more inhale. Plank, push the floor away. Use your strong abs and core muscles. Bend the elbows. Swing the elbows in and downward facing dog once more. Inner armpits up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. All the work is done. Now you're here. How present can you be staying still in one pose? Come down onto your knees. Come to a seated position. And from here, I'm not concerned with how you come to sitting, but just come to sitting so that you're comfortable. Because this isn't about sitting so much as about getting a little more movement in the spine with a twist. So, inhale your right arm up to the sky. Left hand comes behind you. Exhale, twist. Why is the right arm up? Just to keep the spine long, just to help it. And then, once you've twisted, then you bring the right hand down, turning the belly and the heart. Inhale, right arm up. Untwist and switch. So the right hand comes behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist right. See if you can twist maybe another ½ inch. And then the hand comes down to the outer right thigh. And then again, that left shoulder. Rolling it back. Right shoulder. The trick with the back hand, and you can try this with the front hand too. If you push down, see how you can push down with the hands to get the shoulders back more. Little trick. And then inhale, come back to center. And stretch your legs out, nice and long. This is Dandasana. and lie down into Shavasana. And once found, gently allow your eyes to close. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. I'd love to hear in the comments, what was your favorite yoga asana and how do your shoulders feel? How does your upper back feel? Where did you feel this in your body? And where do you feel better than you felt before? I can't wait to hear. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.